So, welcome to the Takeover Podcast, where we talk about real life, hip hop, and all the things that we love. Your boy Red IAV, JB, and a homie HB.
What it do?
How y'all feeling? What's going on with y'all?
Man, bless.
Yeah, I'm good.
Y'all celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
No, I don't do that.
Technically, I was working like my people. You know, I'm honorary Hispanic. I be tapped in with a lot of different.
No, you like diplomat Hispanic. Like you know how they used to be speaking all that fake Spanish.
Guala. Shout out to all my Gualas. Shout out to all my Southsiders. All my people on Lincoln, 16.
Shout out to the Southside.
All the way to 18. We talking about my people on Greenfield. We talking about my people on Beecher.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? You can get a good plate everywhere. Yep. We talking taco trucks. Even my people that don't really want to claim the Southside, like, I'm from South Milwaukee. I'm from Bayview.
Yeah. First of all, if you're from South Milwaukee, you're not. Yeah, you ain't really not in Wisconsin. You in Illinois.
Yeah. We talking Mitchell.
You in Schaumburg for real. Like,
we talking Mitchell. We talking Cesar Chavez. You feel what I'm saying? Sir. We at the Elway. We got the Puerto Rican rice. No disrespect up blah blah. I be eating around all them olives in that Spanish rice. Sometimes.
No, every single time.
That'd be the only thing I leave on the plate.
Muchos olives on that one. Yeah, like I had to go eat it at home. I had to go eat my Puerto Rican rice at home sometimes. They be throwing too much olives in there, but that passion fruit, ladies, holler at me. It's open.
That's a fact.
Actually, we here.
Let's
go.
No, I tried to pull up. That was my mistake. So I got off early, and I was gonna pick up some lunch. And so I pull up at GTO in Bayview, same spot we was just at.
Fire.
And but it was yesterday. And so I went there. So I was like, yeah, because I was trying to call in a takeout order. I'm like, man, maybe they just missing the phone.
Good luck.
I pull up. I walk right back out that joint to the back. Everybody in there, all the hip white people and all that.
Yeah, it's a Friday too. So
yeah,
it's like
I'm like, this is
whammy,
I'm like, they were doing numbers all
Friday.
day.
Yeah, right.
First Friday.
No,
yeah.
No, that's a fact too.
You already know. So many elements. I ain't do anything. I was working. Normally, I'll pop out. You might see me with a good sombrero on, with a fitted underneath. Maybe a Mexican team soccer jersey. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a Bad Bunny shirt somewhere in there floating around.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't run into you with some
sombrero. Yeah.
Couple Cinco de Mayo.
You know what I'm saying? Henny Del Negro.
Oh, dirty senor.
Yeah, it's Henny Del Negro. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on the south, pina coladas with a little shot of Henny.
Yo, first of all, you putting Henny in your pina.
Yeah, so you get
That's
it.
nasty.
You get the virgin pina colada.
Best of both worlds.
And then you throw the Henny.
Okay, so you ain't mixing. You ain't mixing it. Okay, I'm like, you getting headache?
Ain't no mashed potatoes going on. We real respectful. No Barack Obama mixed gendering with the alcohol. And drink responsible. If you're of age.
There you go.
And if you're out drinking, make sure you got a designated driver, Uber, walk home.
Yes, sir.
And she not that cute.
Just do
Wait till you wake up in the morning. Figure it out in the morning.
For real.
Yeah. Now make better decisions for your life.
Don't be so much in the moment all the time.
All the time. Don't play. Yo, we here. First of all, can't forget the HB has an amp show. Can you talk about that a little bit?
So we doing right now. It's mostly Saturdays and just pop up shows.
Mm-hmm.
Life is lifing. We got this conglomerate that we're building over here with Rap Takeover Rap Podcast. So yeah, we still doing amp. Sometimes they show me love with amp, but I do it for the people at the end of the day. So Saturdays, for the most part, consistency every Saturday, 6 Central Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
We there at least 2, 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. You never know.
Yeah.
But
I think the thing that people don't realize, and so it's part of why we're doing this, is like people have a ear, a gifting, like to be able to just curate vibes, and Absolutely. They don't know it. And that's why I appreciate your show, because it's you being you,
for real,
playing the best possible playlist. But it's not like it ain't dressed up, and ain't no like
you can't, man. You can't put that on there, man.
Yeah,
you gotta straight raw, Damon. Well, you say straight raw, Adrian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it to them straight raw, be your authentic self, and because at the end of the day, you gotta stand behind whatever you put out there in the world.
Right.
And with these gifts, I try to give them, And it's the weekend. Sometimes you want to vibe out. You might be in the house sad. So I might have to, slide a little bit of that in there. Or you might be pre-gaming. You never know.
Yeah.
So we try to, have something for everybody. And if you ain't heard what you want to hear, just call in. The line is always open. Jump in the chat. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Like my man be saying, I be saying that I be saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And, we'll make it happen for you. Yeah. But just hit that link tree. We here.
Yeah. Speaking of Linktree, we also have our own playlist as well. Yes, Take Over rap playlist, and it's everything on there. It's not just rap. It's a vibe. Whatever we listening to, whatever we want to put you on to, it's on there. That's in that Linktree. Check it out. If you're trying to get on that joint, I've created we talked about this. So created like a little. You gotta get through something first. We gotta play your joint on here. Yeah. We all gotta feel it, and we throwing it on that playlist. Because I promise that playlist is only fire. It's only good stuff on there. Period. Like I don't even know what to tell you. So yeah,
brand name.
Yeah,
Blue Match.
I guarantee it.
My man.
Tell you, man. What we got for him today, though?
Facts. So let's get right into it. First of all, y'all hearing about this Ed Shareen, Marvin Gaye estate. He got sued by the Marvin Gaye estate.
Yes,
for actually, it wasn't a Marvin Gaye estate though. It was like the producer of the record.
Well, this explains why.
Yes, the producer of the record has sued.
Congratulations.
So they sued Ed Shareen for the likeness of his Thinking Out Loud song, which is one of his biggest songs to date. If you go on there, it's streaming. It's a dope song. And it said that it sounded too much like the song that he produced. Let's Get It On, Marvin Gaye. Everybody knows that song. And so the verdict came down. And it's not like guilty or not guilty for people. That's like criminal cases.
Like liable, whatever.
Yeah, he's not liable. He's not. He's been cleared of all of that. And so I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think he got away with a lick, or what do y'all think?
I do. I ain't even heard the song. I'm not even gonna hold you, dog.
You ain't heard the song?
Nah,
you've heard it.
I probably heard it, but I don't know what it is.
You in love, bro. You definitely heard the song.
Nah, I don't be. Listen, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not outside, bro. I don't listen to these people.
This is like in the mall, though. Not like outside.
I'm not in the mall. I ain't been to a mall in a decade. I'm not in none of those.
You ain't heard your Amazon Prime driver pull up and drop
Let me tell you what I hear. I hear your amp show solely and then my playlist.
Yeah.
But like I just know they be running up on everybody, running down on everybody. Even if your name is Marvin, they own you.
Yeah.
Might have sued Marvin Harrison or something. Like so I was a little shocked. I was low key. I was a little shocked at the outcome. What do y'all think?
I ain't mad.
You think it's similar?
Yeah, for sure. But this the music man right here. He gonna hit us with
I don't think that you can. So you can't copyright a chord progression, right? So if there are 4 chords in a row, or 4 notes in a row, right? Like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you can't copyright dun 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 dun. And so if I come out with a hard trap beat that has the dun 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 dun, you can't be like, yo,
that's me.
You gonna have to give me that, all of that. And I'm like, wait, I took the same progression. I didn't take the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star words, which is copyrightable. I didn't take the actual music and try to remix it or nothing like that. That's copyrightable. Now I think and that's where it gets dicey, because hip hop has played in that a little,
because
it's been weirder.
It's a difference between bigging up and
a complete ripping off,
right? Because
being inspired.
I don't hear, like I said, I don't be hearing these songs, bro. And so I'm in the car with my wife Tiff last night, and it's this song come on, and they took the some cut hook, bro, and it was killing me, bro. Do y'all
talking about what it is, yo? What's up? They took that?
Yeah, and they singing it. It's like a chick singing it. And I'm like, Tiff is singing. I'm like, what are you doing right now?
That makes me so angry.
He was about to go to marriage counseling because that one song.
No, because it wasn't right. Because they wasn't restoring the energy, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on, turn that down for me. Can
Like,
talk,
some cut was a moment. Like, y'all took it and did this with it. I'm like, no, this ain't it, dog.
Yeah.
I
think, and that's what I'm saying. So, like,
you sound like an old man.
I'm just saying.
Get off my lawn.
Some cut. I would say about everything. Well, I am saying about that. She out here crooning and everything. I'm like, nah, this ain't that.
But see, that's what I'm saying, right? That's like, well, and obviously you got to pay a clearance. You're taking lyrics. Lyrics are copyrightable. Mm-hmm. The actual sound recording, right? I just saw a random. This guy who does super duper deep cuts on music and talks about history of music. He talks about Pound Cake and how that.
Talking about Jay and Hov? I mean, Hov
that Drake and Hov. And there's that clip in the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. All the real music is gonna last a day, right? So that clip, he wasn't talking about like all music. It was talking about jazz. It was a jazz artist, and so they were doing like it was like this spoken word part of a larger recording. They got the license to use the sound recording, but they didn't have the license to use like the actual music. Yeah,
for sure.
And so that's where it get dicey when it come to that, because like, yo, I can use this, but you sampled the. No, I didn't really sample the song. I sampled the speech.
Well, speaking of them two is probably the two most popular people that like take people lyrics and use them. But it's more like a big enough thing. I mean,
I don't think Jay ever got sued for it though.
No, exactly. Well, a lot of it was big. I mean,
say a big verse. I'm only bigging up my brother.
I'm not a biter. I'm a writer.
I'm not a writer. I'm a biter. I'm not a writer. I'm a biter.
Shout out Cam.
Right. So I'm shocked nobody ever, after the Marvin Gaye took it to Hov.
They be coming for everybody. I'm surprised they never came for Chris Brown, that Back to Sleep song. Because that's really sexual healing. For
it is. Yeah, it is.
Right. Yeah, and
don't think that it wouldn't.
Those two together.
Because mind you, Thinking Out Loud was like one of Ed Sheeran's first big hits.
Yeah.
And so don't be surprised if the Marvin Gaye estate is not zooming around again, because there's clear difference in lawyer power from the producer in the Marvin Gaye estate. And I think that's why the Marvin Gaye estate didn't sue. They weren't the people who were the plaintiffs in this situation. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
But shout out.
Y'all ever seen like Ed Shareen and Kodak Black beat? He got
a chain. He got a sniper gang chain.
That's like these two out.
And then Kodak. Crazy. It's a clip of Kodak singing "Shape of You."
Oh, word.
Kodak is.
He's funny. He's hilarious.
But please, can I please shout out Ed Shareen? Because
go ahead.
A lot of those LeBron Jameson nights, when it was, that last call in between Ed Shareen Thinking Out Loud and Chris Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey. You two
Who is this guy,
you
bro?
two are the
First
real,
of all,
the real MVPs in my life.
You know what it is? You know what I've realized.
The real MVPs in my life. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you for everything.
Did you say Chris Middleton?
No. We do not honor that one. Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
No, we're not talking about Swiss or whoever he called himself.
What up, Chris?
I think the amount of outside that HB is just like he's it's hard to describe. You like the Crocodile Dundee of outside, being outside, especially in the city.
Possibly.
Like you really be in the wild, like discovering new
man.
Mixed drinks, drink mixtures.
I know life because I live
situation. He knows life because he lives it.
Man. Talk to me nice
every day.
Yeah.
Speaking of, let's get back to Kodak. Kodak, in a recent interview Jadakiss did on Breakfast Club, he talked about how they asked him if anybody's ever made him change his first. Obviously, Jadakiss, top 5, dead or alive. That's just off. It is still off one LP. It's still off one LP. He has not made a good LP since.
Come on, man. How you unhook this? Y'all ain't gonna do my man.
Because it's true. It's true.
Nah, but man,
it's true.
Man. That's the versus. That's the versus champion.
He is. You know what's crazy? This is, and I'll get to this in a second. But Jadakiss is what Pusha T thinks he is when it comes to rap.
Okay.
Like he has enough stats.
No, Kiss
he has enough
Kiss
respect.
Is top 50, easy.
Right.
Easy.
He has actual good albums and songs.
Y'all can't keep doing Pusha T.
But
he think he's like Jada.
I'm glad this finally came back up because I didn't heard about 50 of my man shows on AMP. I ain't heard one Pusha T song.
I think that same day, I did a back and forth.
You know,
I did a back and forth.
My man,
mini verses.
Yeah. My man put out. He curated the playlist for us that take over rap playlist. You heard?
Yeah.
I ain't seen no Pusha T on there either. I saw he suck him into a Kanye song. No, we ain't doing that.
I wasn't done updating.
Yeah, with them slow little slaps. All right, never mind.
He ain't put what would Meek do on there.
No, don't do that.
Say less.
What would
Meek, my G. What would Meek do? Talk about clout chasing, though.
Yo, for sure.
100%.
Anyway, speaking of Jada, so Jada is on this Breakfast Club interview, and they asked him has anybody ever made him change his verse? You know, Jada verses are. Yeah. I don't know if he has a bad verse.
No, they all solid, bro.
Yeah, like literally. And so
maybe once they got old.
Yeah. Well, so Kodak Black
jacket with the
why did Bush knock down the towers?
Yeah. Kodak Black made him change his verse for
crazy.
a song they were writing. They were writing songs about like their moms.
Yeah. That's the funny part.
Nah,
bro.
take that out. Your mama kind of sound whack right there. You make your mama sound real whack right there.
And he was cool about it. He's like, yeah, you know, like he's a person to work with, but you're like, yo, that's kind of wild.
So I got 10 of those. My thoughts on it is because when he first said it, I was like, okay, maybe this dude was talking about some old people stuff.
Right.
Like, this ain't that type of song.
You talking about Cristal, like what?
Right,
the government got what the government got. Like, relax, bro.
And then he was like, it was talking about our moms. And I was like, oh, that's kind of nuts, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like you can't tell me what to say about my mom, bro.
Yeah, nah, I would love to hear
your mama sound mad whack right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, engineer, can you stop that?
I would love to hear both verses just to hear like what Kodak was looking for, because probably
you feel like
maybe it didn't fit the vision of what he had of the song.
Do you think? So I'll broaden this because before. Do you think that younger rappers have a right to dictate that, like when they have an extremely super duper OG, or do you think that some OGs you cannot ask that question to at all? Like, do you think anybody is exempt from that?
No,
so
I don't think so.
I'm happy because like it's torn. I'm happy he did it because like some people be scared.
It's a lot of men versus.
If you don't think this gonna fit, like with your concept, because I be thinking like these young kids don't even have like concepts for songs that they just go out there and record some random stuff and put it together. Yeah. So to actually hear that, oh nah, he wanted to make like the finest project is crazy, but also stop it. Stop it. I don't know. Hov, you're not gonna ask. Some people you're not gonna ask. You're not gonna ask Hov to redo a verse.
Change a verse.
You ask Hov to change a verse.
No, it's mad verses. You'll never get it.
He'll never get into a Rock Nation brunch.
Man, I ain't trying to go that corny ass.
Nah, what's that one? That damn Daniel verse?
No, you not getting that switch, bro.
I would have asked. Matter of fact, I would have asked Hov to change every verse he did with Pusha T.
No, you are.
In all the verses, I would have been like, could you change that corny bar?
Repeat the steps,
bro.
Damn, Daniel.
That was a moment, bro. Yeah, you crazy.
I'm planking on $1 million.
Oh, this dude can't.
That's all I'm saying. It's just Hov got like certain
Watch the Throne Hov. I probably would have been a couple times. 2 billion and 11.
No, all
right, stop. Can you stop that?
Kanye can make that request.
No, stop the beat.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like those respected artists in their fields, I think can
But Kodak not gonna.
But he respected and he might be the down south version of.
You talking about Jada?
Yeah, for like Florida
Kodak?
Kids.
Oh yeah, no,
he might be. Yeah, that's accurate.
He him.
Because he young.
He young for real.
He was like 16, 17 when he first popped. So.
Yeah.
I heard that Remy talked about this, Remy Ma. How Pop Smoke made her change her verse.
Again.
She came to him with a beat. It was like one of them, drill joints.
Yeah, Brooklyn
and
drill.
He was like, "Nah, I think you'll sound better over this."
Yeah.
But it wasn't like shade. He gave her what he thought would sound better or whatever.
Good for him.
Yeah.
But
because sometimes, bro, that'd be like embarrassing. Especially if she came with some Brooklyn. He know what Brooklyn drill is supposed to sound like, bro. And if she wasn't restoring that energy, then like, nah, man.
Yeah, Bronx is different.
Hop on this lean back part 3.
Yeah. Lean back part 3. Yo, that would sound insane.
That was so fire though.
You said what?
Lean back.
Lean back was that was a moment. That was a moment, and Remy stole the show for sure.
Yeah, no, it's a fact.
Oh, no, man, when you say Remy is still in the show. So like my senior year, so it's like 06, boom. So it's me and my homie Rail. Shout out to my homie Rail. Ugly is real. You already know what time it is. So it's me and my homie. My cousin invited us to this graduation party at the zoo in the banquet hall.
Yo, yeah, it's nice in there.
Yeah, so we pull up. It's Better Living. She go to one of them schools like out in like Bayshore somewhere. Better Living. Bel Air up in there. Fat shit in the parking lot.
Facts.
Kids though. We pulling up rental. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
it's fly. So we in the cut posted. So, just like every event back then, we go parking lot pin. We outside trying to figure it out. What's the next move? All of a sudden a van come around the corner. The doors is open on both sides. It's girls hanging out. They playing Remy Ma. It's a freestyle off of Every Day I'm Hustling. I'm not gonna say what the new name of that freestyle was, but go Google it. Remy Ma, Every Day I'm Hustling freestyle. So I look up. My homie, he tapped me like, "Bro, ain't that your cousin?"
Oh no.
She's hanging out of the van.
A Glorilla? And she was twerking at
like,
the red light.
Fam, they're hanging out of a van.
Yes,
both sides, passenger, one girl that's driving. She's halfway responsible.
Yes.
But half her body is out the van too. So I look up and me and my cousin, we happen to make eye contact at the same time. And she's all like, "Don't tell my mama." And then they just kept going.
Like, first of all,
I thought she threw a gang on you. We just dipped on you.
And we're definitely not going to work. And we're definitely not going to say the name in this freestyle title.
Absolutely.
That was a mistake.
But just imagine you see your family tree hanging out of a.
Yo, that's what's up.
They have a Dodge Caravan.
I was like,
come on, fam.
The pre-Kia boys?
Yeah, Astro van or something. Both sides. That's when they first put where the door slide out together.
Yeah.
They was wilding.
Yo. First of all, I just want to point out the skin that this guy is showing right now. The knees is out again.
Yeah.
Bro, what do you want? Attention? Like, you trying to get us likes? Like, what's up?
You trying to get thirst trap?
You trying to get what's going on?
Y'all crazy. It's springtime, bro.
You bring the sexy back?
I feel you, but it's raining today. Yeah, guy. Like, it's rain outside.
Well, that's why, the hoodie is on, sometimes you gotta manifest that weather that you want. It was just snowing a week ago, so
yeah, I feel you.
Y'all welcome for that good weather we get next week. I brought that here.
Yeah.
But what you manifested with your thighs out?
Now you wild.
What's that manifestation?
Now you wild.
What part of the agenda is that?
All right. Y'all go. When all of us was wearing shorts, I didn't hear nothing.
No, but it wasn't raining that day. The sun was out. I was in here sweating.
It's 50 though.
50 degrees.
Yeah, 55 actually.
Yeah, it's decent.
All right, speaking of what people do for attention, we got Tekashi 6ix9ine and his discussion on whether Latin rappers are getting their just due. Do I even want to read his quote?
How you say no in Spanish?
Yeah. No. German, some German for you.
Here we go. According to Hip Hop DX, he says that he essentially feels like hip hop is blackballing Latin MCs.
Really?
This is what he said on social media, a video he posted on social media. I like how they didn't say what social media. That's shade. Like, we don't want to plug y'all.
It was MySpace,
right? But you know how this is 6ix9ine.
No, he was
you know
on
how many?
Gente.
Here we go. You know how many Spanish niggas is born and raised in Brooklyn, Manhattan? That's what he said.
Say that again.
You know how many Spanish niggas is born and raised in Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, the whole New York City? What y'all trying to say? Spanish niggas can't eat? So when you Spanish, you can only make reggaeton. You can only make Spanish music.
Stupid.
It's our culture too, nigga. F is you talking about? Just think about it. Name one Spanish rapper other than me and Shorty that could enter the top 10 on Billboard.
I think
name them. I can't even name Spanish rappers. Y'all don't let niggas
Cardi
see.
B.
Y'all just mad because I could enter a whole different demographic in the Spanish market. I dominated the English market. Now I'm going to dominate the Spanish
like
market.
London?
We ain't going to say dominate.
What do you mean?
What
do you mean English? Like, what do you say English?
Gigs.
Yeah. Muffins?
React.
I'm calling cap on that.
Yeah.
But first, you know who's Spanish, though?
Right.
Pop Smoke is Spanish. He's Panamanian or something.
I think you're right on that.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Uptown, baby. I'm calling cap, bro. Yeah. Like, some of the best rappers of all time. We act like Fat Joe, Big Pun, not a thing.
Black Sheep.
Exactly. And what's wrong with, like...
Well, he's saying Latin American, so I'll go
also
to
the
like, islands.
He made it like strictly like New York is nuts.
Facts.
To me, like,
yeah.
Let's go, bro.
Yes, you're right.
Let's go,
man.
bro.
One of the greatest to ever do
that
this
regional,
thing.
Like New York ain't just rap, bro.
He's weird. And I don't think it's that hip hop doesn't like Spanish artists. I think people just don't like him.
Exactly. I don't know about him dominating the English.
That is insane.
The English thing either. The biggest musician in the world right now is Hispanic too, Bad Bunny. Bro.
And he does whatever he wants.
Yeah. Whatever he wants.
Like, he'll do whatever genre.
Exactly.
And Latin culture and Latin people have been a part of hip hop since the
they were part of the
Exactly, bro.
Like,
for real.
But shout out to whoever loves him.
Act.
Yeah, I think so. I think the only reason I read this is because I wonder if there is some people that feel the same way.
It gotta be,
because otherwise
it probably. I'm just going to assume that he wants more Hispanic representation in rap, which I'm not mad at.
Yeah,
at all.
There's a ton,
but at the same time,
they just don't like him.
Right, exactly.
They don't want it from him.
Don't like make your struggle. Yeah. Seem like it's like
you fighting for a bigger cause, and that's not the case.
Exactly.
Nobody checking for you.
Exactly. If they hard, the people gonna flock to him. Like, Fat Joe got mad #1 hits, bro.
You talking about he ain't one of the
he pop out every year.
He ain't one of the most important rap crews in New York history.
Right.
Digging in the crates, and then he went on and created one of the biggest Spanish rap crews in the history of rap.
Exactly.
And they're still doing stuff.
100%.
But nobody wants to hear from Tekashi. You know what I'm saying? Protect your neck. You know what I'm saying? Wear better. You know, gym attire when you out here in the streets. Move properly.
For real.
Matter of fact, you better have
your bed. You made your bed, now sleep in it, bro. Like, ain't nobody here for your sob stories, bro. I don't know why he outside like that.
Yeah,
you trying to play the victim, bro.
You
like,
need to put on barbell pads. Just have your whole body covered in the little pads.
This what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Put your big boy britches on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get your hair out your face.
Bro,
I think it's, you know what it is? It's hard for me to, because I just heard Lil Durk made a tweet. He tweeted that
Yo.
Yeah, you following Lil Durk is troubling too.
Lucky.
I didn't want to get into that. But go ahead.
He thought it was the whiskey.
Yeah.
He thought it was the whiskey.
Yo, I'm old.
Like,
Oh my god.
Like opponents? Like I thought he was out of the league.
Right.
Ops. The opposite? Is that what you mean?
He's still mad at the Heat? What?
Right.
That's the ops.
The operations?
Right.
But oh man. But he tweeted about how he felt like he was being blackballed. And I just got to the point with people that have charted, that have sold, that have been able to tour regularly and successfully.
You said Dirk?
Dirk.
Is
Dirk.
or was?
Is.
I don't know about is, bro. He like...
I just...
I
well,
would say,
I'm
as far as rap go, I feel like he one of the 5 biggest rappers out right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why, like, personally speaking, I don't have sympathy for people that blow up that bit. Like Tekashi.
Yeah.
You had your time. You had your spot. So now you're over here complaining. I can't feel bad for you because
Switch
you've
your lane up.
experienced everything. You've gotten the success that you... And so I think, like, that's my issue. And maybe that's the wrong way to look at it or whatever. But, like, you don't hear Drake complaining at the same capacity. Things he's complaining about are, like, legitimate, successful
like
guy
same
complaints.
with Kanye.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Kanye
like
even
business, like big money.
That's how it was with Hov.
He mad because nobody want to hear his raps.
There's much bigger issues in the world, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am curious to hear more on that Dirk. I'm gonna have to look it up because maybe he trying to do like bigger venues and they ain't letting him because
it's probably
some Chicago bias type thing. But
well,
I just know he a brand.
Well, he brings in money.
Exactly.
But he's
not
beefing with another big artist.
brand.
Right.
Yeah.
Which could
So
also have
it's-
something to do with
yeah.
it.
Exactly.
It's just
So people
it's
like
insurance
scared.
and security,
Yeah,
you know, policy.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. Speaking about things that may not be secure, and that probably need insurance policies.
Oh, Lord.
Joe Biden has, in this campaign, has made it a concerted effort to not do any debates going into the election season
Joe,
next year.
no more interviews.
And he also there has been like a decline in those sit down, those kinds of interviews, but he has announced that he plans on rerunning.
Hey, what if he dropped like a little letter like Kendrick did when he was doing his album rollout? Like, I just been in the White House courtyard, just sitting and contemplating on the future of America.
I think it was best for him because he's not a good debater, bro.
I don't know.
Like nowadays, everybody looking for, they don't care about the answers you give it.
Well, I think
even
that's the
if they
thing.
factual or not, they want to hear the flash.
Yeah.
Well, I think you got a point to that. So I think so when we look back at Trump, what a lot of people cared about was the passion, the energy, and again, I'm a facts person, so like I'm not looking for that. Like I need you to like tell me how you gonna make us less broke
for sure.
And I'm not poor, so I don't need you to give me no handouts. I just need you to make taxes a little bit easier these next few set of years or whatever. I ain't gonna talk about my taxes, but
Trump had it like a rap battle, bro.
Yeah,
He was out there,
right?
He was out there roasting. He had the crowd involved.
It was like wilding out.
Lock her up.
First of all, letting the beat drop.
He was like, lock her up for real.
It was like
letting the beat drop and call a response.
Hey, DJ,
yeah,
cut the beat.
So yeah, no, I mean, I'll say this, man, like. I don't think it's... Look, man, you want to just come here, you want us to just vote on the strength.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You don't want to talk about your policies. You don't want to talk about nothing that you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know about
that. My thing is this wouldn't fly in anywhere, any career
only
field.
In a dictatorship.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So he can't do that. Cause that's how you lose, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like
yeah.
Cause I think Trump rerun it. And they gonna be out here.
Nah,
heavy,
ready, locked and low. They already thought you stole the last one, bruh.
Right.
Yeah, they almost ran up in you.
Yeah,
for real. They did almost ran up on you.
They was trying to get loose.
That's a fact.
Who let the dogs out?
Anybody could have got it.
First of all, doing a B&E on the White House is crazy. That's
that is the coldest kick though I ever heard.
No, that was not a whole lot of game.
Oh.
They had the people climbing on the wall. It was like Into the Spider-Verse, really, bro.
Hey, but long live my baby. Hey, but long live my baby that caught that shell though.
Yo,
long live my baby. Let's have a moment of silence.
That was nuts in itself.
Let's have a moment of silence for that sleeper she caught.
Fuck, I'm
not from the golden gun. Yo, he hit her with the golden gun real crazy in 4K.
That situation was privileged. That situation was privileged in itself. Like, you're already in the building you're not supposed to be in. Right. Now it's like another door that's locked. It's like, just don't come up in here. They got the gun drawn. He's like, no, I'm still coming in.
All I can hear was, I wish they put like Lil Mouse under that.
Now we talking.
Oh, yeah.
Put that Lil Mouse get smoked right under that clip.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that when I go home.
Mess around.
All for the name of content.
That's still the craziest thing I witnessed in my life.
I ain't gonna put it out. I'm gonna just watch it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think I'm not cool with it. I'm not cool with the whole rhetoric of, I can do the bare minimum.
Right.
I'm just gonna keep it rocking.
We've seen enough of that.
Because I think even with Obama, he was present and he was he was having them conversations. He was talking, doing what he needed to do.
Yeah, but where's the birth certificate?
He's a good debater.
Right. You said where the merch?
Where's the birth certificate? That's a real question.
Oh man. Yeah. I wish somebody would ask me for my birth certificate. Like, I think I just had to get a replacement recently. Yeah. They would have called me lacking though.
I was about to send you back to Africa.
That's cold.
Tonight. You just get there like, all right, no.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
who look like me?
Right. Yo, I'd be in.
Hey, you know somebody that look like me?
Yeah, that'd be a whole thing. Imagine getting sent back to a place you was never at. That's crazy. Like you gotta acclimate to the culture. You look doofy.
All right. So what we doing Thursday?
No.
Okay, so we killing goats
Wednesday. Trying to get a job in Nigeria.
We walking for water on Monday, and you said it was gonna be 90. What? She was gonna be 90. What at 8 a.m.
You said walking for water on Wednesday.
Yeah,
you gotta relax.
Walk for water on Wednesdays. It's wild.
Okay. Oh man.
Wild days. We walk for water.
Let me bring this article up. Why he over here slandering all of Africa?
No, I love Africa, man. My godmother's from Sierra Leone, way before Kanye.
So she had
all my people.
She said,
"Don't lie to me, man." I fell in love with an African in the pandemic, so shout out to her too.
Don't lie to me, man.
She had a bad weave though. I ain't like that for her.
What are you doing?
Her yaki was crazy. She had a bad little front lace.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But I knew she was cute under that mask for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to her, man. I wish we could have done better.
Yeah. Speaking of doing better, Jeffrey Hinton quits his role at Google to try to tell us we need to do better with technology. If y'all don't know who Jeffrey Hinton is, he the guy that pretty much made all this AI stuff. The kind of like the base software that everybody kind of took that data, flipped it, remixed it, and reversed it and all of that stuff. And he quit Google so that he could speak freely. He didn't want people looking at him like, how you work at Google, but then now you trying to tell us this, that, the third. So
I mean, we still looking at him like that.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I ain't pocket watching, but I'm pocket watching.
Like the last couple more thousand, then I'm done. I'm out the game.
Yeah. So he pioneered kind of like the work that it take to lay the foundation for AI, and he's trying to tell us so he mentioned a quote in here, and I thought that so he said that he felt that some of the dangers of the AI chatbots, ChatGPT, all that sort of stuff is quite scary. And he says, T told BBC, right now they're not more intelligent than us, as far as I can tell, but I think they soon may be. How do y'all feel? Y'all feel like AI is about to take y'all jobs?
I wish.
Nah.
I wish I could work from home.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
that's dope. But
just throw on a little Oculus or something.
I seen iRobot.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about it.
You're not worried about it at all?
Nah.
No concerns?
Nah, I ain't one of these robot conspiracists.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not? Why are you not scared of it taking over the world?
Because I live life every day.
You ain't doing right, bro. You got me out here looking crazy, man. Hold me down, man.
I live life. I live it every day.
I live it.
Hold me down with that.
I live
what
it.
you doing?
No, I'm curious to hear what y'all think though. Like,
So here's and I'll add this layer to the conversation. The issue is right now we see all the ways it could be convenient. Mm-hmm. We saw a couple of ways that could be annoying with the AI's music. But I think what we don't realize is that, like, okay, I just think about the amount of scammers that live in the city of Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin alone. So when you have what they call in this article bad actors, like people that are literally trying to figure out how to use this same type of technology
for manipulation.
Like, have y'all been hearing about these? So there's this technology they call people, right? So you ever have a random number call you and they don't say nothing? Mm-hmm. Some of those numbers, they are just trying to collect some of your voice. Right? They take and then they collect your voice because all our numbers are in a like pretty much public database. For sure. Especially when it comes to marketing, they take that, they manipulate your voice. They'll use a number that's similar to yours, maybe to be one number off or whatever the case may be, and they'll try to call somebody that may be in your social circle to try to scam them. Mm-hmm. Hey, can you help me out?
Crazy trouble, come quick.
Such. And so, like, and so the fact that this technology is making that become way easier, or like kind of ramped up in the past like couple of years. Like, banks have been on edge about that. And so, like, I think my concern is, sure, maybe it won't take my job. Like, I'm in IT, and so, like, the cool thing about IT is that IT can't check, like, tech can't check tech, right? For like, sure. So, like, there's always going to have to be a human element or a large human element to it for a long period of time as it progresses.
Maintenance and
right, exactly. So, like, I'm also not worried about, like, that's why I got into IT, but I am concerned about how easy it's going to be to be able to run grand Ponzi schemes. Sure. The MLM gang gonna be going crazy. The just kind of like that darker, deeper layer becoming a little more advanced, and it's not gonna be as prevalent, right? Like phishing emails, which they look stupid every time you get them. They be spelling words wrong.
Eyeball it,
Or the font be different.
The emails, everything.
Some of them getting cold.
That's what I'm saying.
But wait till
Amazon, I got this new package. All right, cool.
Right,
sign me up.
It'd be Amazon at Wix.com. Like what?
For real.
Wait till somebody, a familiar voice call your phone, panicking and tripping out.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody. They call you granny. They got your granny. You thought voice.
The Nigerian ancestry emails or something.
That's where That's where the real scam team is at, right? Bro, for real.
Yeah, so I think that's part of his concern too. Is like,
for sure.
I'm glad that we got an advancement on this technology. That's cool, but like when they go left, then what? Because you can't roll it back.
Yeah, and is our human awareness there enough to be able to decipher, real from tech?
Yeah,
it's gonna be like technology warfare. A lot of these countries, they're doing it now with just manipulating each other as far as like the mind frame of the things we see on these apps and everything. So just be careful and take your time and know right from wrong. Don't be a FN. You feel what I'm saying? Get it together.
Yeah.
If your number ain't stored in my phone, I don't pick up anyways.
Yeah, that's a fact. And you going straight to voicemail.
It take a while for you to get.
I'm assuming you were fed. That's a fact too. I got a lot of family members that change their number 4 times a year. Yeah. I'm sorry, people.
And
you're not stored in my phone.
After your second page, I'm not adding no more pages.
You staying in
no. Matter of fact, you ain't got no picture. Don't even send the request.
What do y'all think y'all are, bro? Y'all out here with 4 accounts. Like,
figure it out.
How we start from scratch this many times?
I got the same one from the beginning. We're gonna keep it that way. And I done said some wild things in my past.
Bro, I'll be deleting my
so it ain't no way.
Just in case. Like, I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't run for alderman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is flagrant. I'd be embarrassed at my own self. Like,
I ain't ashamed. I am who I am.
No, I might have to.
Nah, bro, I was evil, duh. I'm like, damn.
I still got Facebook memories that pop up. I'm like, delete. Get out of here.
And I thought I was a good person. I'm like, this dude was this dude was trash.
No, I was a demon. That was not helping anybody. Them quotes that I was dropping.
Yeah.